Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you found this video, the chances are you're into traveling or drones, or both. I'm traveling the world this year and this is not your average drone review. There are literally hundreds of other reviews on YouTube, all talking about the specs, the features, the benefits. This is not one of those videos. I'm traveling around the world this year and the new Mavic Air has transformed my life. I know that's a massive thing to say, but it's had a significant impact on how easy it is to travel with a drone. I'm going to give you a rundown of the best bits, show you some footage right at the end, and quash two of those massive issues that keep on coming up time and time again in the other reviews. Because in reality, as a traveller, they're fine, they're not issues, you don't need to worry about them. The Mavic Air is easily the best drone for travelling. Now you've probably seen hundreds if not thousands of unboxing videos already online, there's loads of them. This is the box. I'm not going to unbox it because I already have and that would be disingenuous. It's white, it's nice, it's a steady 7 out of 10. The most important bit though, and the one reason why this is the best drone for travelling, is the size. Look at it. This thing is tiny. It fits in the palm of my hand perfectly and that's the main selling point. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, from a consumer perspective, I'm not a drone expert, from a consumer perspective, this thing has had as big an impact on me as a consumer as the iPhone had for mobile phones. Now, I know that is a big claim. Let me just take a couple of minutes just to substantiate and back up why I think that's the case. All of a sudden, taking a drone with you literally anywhere you want is a practical reality. The drone I travelled with at the beginning, the first 8 weeks of this journey, was the DJI Phantom 3. Great drone, haven't got a bad word to say about it, but it came with me in a backpack, its own backpack, and that meant that all of my carry-on stuff had to go into the hold, which meant I had to pay a bit additional excess baggage, which, let's be honest, you don't really want as a traveller. The only other item that you need to get airborne is your mobile phone, and everyone's got one of those, right? So that's not an issue anymore. One of the issues that people never tell you about with drones though, is they're very conspicuous. People just flock to them, they draw attention. And if you're getting it out of the beach or wherever you might be flying, people are going to have one of two reactions. They're either going to be, ooh, interested, or, ooh, suspicious. And I can honestly say from experience over the past couple of weeks that this thing has meant that I feel so much easier taking it anywhere that I want, flying it in so many more places than I would have ever dreamed taking the other one. It's fantastic. Let's just get it out now because we've been beating around the bush for far too long already. Talking about how easy this thing is to take around with you and how inconspicuous it is. I mean, this thing's got stealth mode enabled straight out of the box. Look at it. It's like something straight out of a Bond movie. You'd expect a spy to be flying this or if it to be in the army. It's super cool and it would actually fit in my pocket. I've done a test if I wanted it to, so getting it out almost anywhere and taking it with you really isn't a problem. Talking of problems, I've watched a lot of videos before I bought this thing online of people reviewing it, doing all the technical specs and saying whether it's good, bad or indifferent, and quite rightly they're all giving it a massive thumbs up and totally buzzing about it because it's an excellent bit of kit. I'm not going to go into that, but the two issues that they keep on bringing up I just wanted to cover off because for me they're not issues. I've lived with this for 2 weeks now, and issue number one, batteries. This is the battery. It gives you 20 minutes flight time, and 20 minutes, it's not as much as other drones, which is what they're saying in the reviews, but it gives you plenty to get up in the air, get around once for your video footage, get around again for your stills, and get back down again safely. 20 minutes for one flight is fine. I would also say that it's had an unexpected effect on my skills and abilities as a pilot, in that knowing that you've got that 20-minute parameter means that rather than just sending the drone up, flying around and seeing what looks good and then taking your shots, you actually, or I personally, have found myself before taking off scouting the area and having a look and saying, actually I want to plan this shot and this shot, and then going up in the air and taking those 3 shots and coming back down again, and it's a much more efficient way to fly. The other thing that is a seriously strong tip is to do what I've done and get the Fly More combo. The reason to get the Fly More combo, other than all the additional bits and pieces that you get, is the fact you get 2 more batteries in the pack. and that gives you over an hour of flying. As a traveller, that is fantastic. The fact it comes in 3 batteries gives you this range and scope to be able to go out any day with 3 fully charged batteries and go to maybe 2 or 3 different locations, maybe the beach in the morning, somewhere else for lunch, and then you come out to somewhere like this to catch the sunset, and you've got all the juice in the bag to do that. It's fantastic. If you just get the normal drone on its own, you only get 1, and if you do that, then you're going to have to find some power at some point, and as a traveller, you're just not buying electricity that reliably anymore. So definitely get the Fly More combo if you can. Issue number 2 that people keep on mentioning is range. This is the remote control. Obviously these guys speak to one another using a Wi-Fi signal. The comparison that they make is to this guy's older brother, the DJI Mavic Pro, which uses radio frequency to speak, which is a more reliable signal. It means that you can fly this drone, or the Mavic Pro at least, a long way away from where you're controlling it from. I just wanted to take a realistic look at that, because as a traveller, I don't really want to be going and showing people stuff that I haven't seen or that I haven't been. The stuff I'm really interested in is out here. It's the places that I've been, the stuff that I've seen, and providing a really interesting perspective on it. If you need to fly your drone that far away and see stuff that you haven't seen, that's what the Pro's for. Get the Pro, because you're probably a pro. So the distance and the range thing for me isn't an issue. So that's it. End of review. Keep it short and sweet. I think, in summary, fantastic piece of kit. The issues such as battery life and range for me as a traveller aren't an issue. You learn to live with it and you actually become a better pilot because of it. I'll leave a couple of links down below, some of which to the best statistics and reviews and all of that kind of stuff that I haven't covered off in here that I found useful before I got it. I'll also leave a link to my Instagram down there, so go check that out. That'll have loads of stuff of this coming up in the near future. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe. There'll be loads of footage from this being uploaded to the channel in nicely edited videos in the coming months, so hit the little bell in the corner to be notified when that happens. We're travelling to some awesome places in New Zealand, Japan, Cambodia, Vietnam over the next few months, so there's going to be some amazing stuff coming out. Thanks very much, guys. All that's left to say is I'm out. Roll footage.